Hey guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, we are gonna unbox the new Boxycharm Base box. I don't know if this is my PR box or my actual purchase box. I couldn't tell you, and either way, I really don't care. Let's go ahead and just find out what is inside this box and do I like this month's Base Box Edition. Okay, so before I dive into today's box, I just kind of want to address a couple of things to you guys. Last week, I did my Battle of the Boxes where I did Premium versus Ipsy Ultimate Plus, whatever it is. And in that video, I had talked about I was going to be on Boxycharm's PR list. I got accepted into their PR program and that I was really, really excited. And I got a lot of... well, not a lot, but I did receive a little bit of backlash on that. And I just want to address a couple of those concerns and issues that people had. So to start off with, I know I said I didn't want to do any PR on this channel. I still kind of stand by what I said. I get emails all the time from random companies offering me to send me like Amazon products, like bags, hair stuff, like all these random products I know I would never use at all. But when it comes to companies like Boxycharm or like Ipsy or ColourPop or Elf or Milani, if any companies that I actually genuinely use reached out to me and said, hey, would you like to receive PR? Of course I'm going to say yes to that because those are products I actually use. I only want to say yes to brands that I genuinely use or am really interested in trying or working with. I'm not going to just say yes to every willy-nilly brand that reaches out to me. Like, I'm not about that. I'm not about to sit here and promote freaking purses to you guys. It's not what I do. It's not what I represent, and I don't ever really wear a purse to begin with, so it wouldn't be authentic. But any brand that I generally do talk about my channel, work on my channel, like I would be excited to get their PR and continue to make videos for you guys. But just because I'm on someone's PR list does not mean I'm not going to be real with you guys. If I don't like the product, I don't like the product. I'm not afraid to say that. And I make it very, very clear to those companies that want to work with me that I'm still going to be myself, and if I don't like your product or there's something I don't like about it, I'm going to stand by it and tell my subscribers that I don't like it, and you have to be okay with that. And for the most part, most of them are. Like, I've never had a company say, oh, that's not okay. You know, to me, if I ever got kicked off a list because I was too authentic and too real about a product, then, oh well, it wouldn't be any loss for me at all. Like, it'd be like I'd still buy your product. Like, if Boxycharm ever reached out and said, hey, we're taking off the PR list, I'd be like, okay, I'm still gonna buy your products every single month. So it wouldn't like affect me at all. But it's nice to have because it's a little bit less of a financial burden on me, and it means I could take my money that I would spend on this and put it elsewhere on my channel and spend money on a different product that I normally wouldn't be able to afford that I now can afford because I have a free $25 to spare up. So I really hope that makes sense to you guys. Also, on the last video, some people had an issue with how I reacted towards Ipsy. People said I was over dramatic, or I was just, you know, blowing smoke up Boxycharm's ass because I was on their PR list. If any of you guys been here and watched all of my content, you would notice that from October 2019 to now, every single month that I had signed up for the Ultimate Edition, Ipsy has sucked ass. And I have been very, very honest about that. For the last 4 months of me paying $50 a month for Ipsy, it has sucked. Even when I got a box for free because of how horrible the first box was, I still didn't like the box and I was still very disappointed about it. I have reached out to the company. I've never gotten an email back in return. It is what it is, but I'm very disappointed with the box. And at the end of the day, I spent $50 on that box, and I genuinely want to be happy with the products I got inside of it. Now, I noticed that people who got the $25 box, they got Huda Beauty products in there, they got like Murad oil products in there, they got some really great products in their box compared to someone who spent $50 who got brands that they never even heard of and products that have never worked for their skin. So yes, I was frustrated. Could I have been a little bit dramatic? Of course I was. Like, of course I was probably a little bit more dramatic, and I'm sorry that I was, but I'm still gonna stand by what I said when that box was pure shit, because it really was. And it wasn't because I was on, and it's not because I'm on Boxy's PR list that I said that. You guys clearly could see the items for themselves. It really sucked, and I didn't like it, and I went ahead and I canceled that membership. So now I'm just back down to the $25 one a month because I'm really tired of spending 50 bucks on products I'm just never gonna use. So I just want to address that. Like, I wasn't trying to be anything other than myself, and I'm sorry that you guys felt that I was, but it really was a shitty box, and I don't want to apologize for how I felt, but I will apologize for how I conveyed it. Does that make sense? So I'm sorry for how I conveyed that it was shitty, but it really was a shitty box. So with that said, I do want to dive on into this box. Like I said, I don't know if this is my PR box or my paid for box. I genuinely have no clue. I didn't get a tracking number for this one, and I didn't get a tracking number for my premium one either. So I don't really get my tracking numbers. By the time they send me a tracking number for my boxes, I've already received it at that point. So I really don't know what's in this box. I don't know if it is or is not my PR box. Either way, we'll find out. By the way, if I look like ugh right now, it's because I just woke up from a long nap. You guys ever take a nap that's so good that you wake up going, oh my God, what time is it? Like, I literally like shot out of bed, so I was like, I have no idea what time it was. So it freaked me out. Like, it's crazy because I could go to bed, wake up the next morning and have no issues. Like, oh, it's next morning, but I woke up today going, oh my God, oh my God, oh my God, what time did I miss the year? Like, that's how naps always make you feel. But man, when I nap so good. And my favorite thing to nap to is ASMR videos. Like, I find them to be so relaxing. They put me straight to sleep. Like, if sometimes when I am editing a video or waiting for it to process, I'll put on a quick ASMR video, and I'm sitting there as I'm like video editing and processing it. I'm like, you know, so it's such a great nap. All right, so opening this box right here. This is the Boxycharm Breaking the Ice. And one of the first products I see in here is a Skin & Co. Truffle Therapy. This is a polishing micro exfoliating truffle face gommage. Do I have this already? I think I have this already. So I did have this product, but I actually sent it to a subscriber in my last Boxycharm Ipsy giveaway. I put this in there, so I got it again. I think they're like, bitch, you are gonna keep this product. So I got this in here, and this retails for this retails for $28. Sweet. Now the reason why I am barefaced today in today's video is because I want to try out the products that are in here. I normally do unboxings with full face of makeup, so I can never try the products in front of you. So I figured for once, be an actual beauty YouTuber and try the products on so you guys can see how they perform and what I think about them. Because I never do that for you guys, and I'm so shitty. I'm shitty. Next product, ooh, it's another facey thingy. This is Glow Recipes Watermelon Glow Sleeping Mask. Where were you half an hour ago? All right, so this is $22, and this is a sleeping mask that is a bouncy, breathable sleeping mask that smooths and perfects skin overnight. So you can just use this as a wash-off mask. You can leave it on for 10 minutes, or you can leave it on as an all-night mask. Ooh, this would be exciting to go to bed to tonight. I like that. All right, another product that I got in here is Petite and Pretty Fully Feathered Volumizing Mascara. Who are you from? You're just from Petite and Pretty. This is $16. Oh, okay. Let's see how you look. Oh, I'm nervous. Oh, that's not a good looking wand. You all know how I feel about wands that look like this. Ooh, we're gonna give this a try. The next one, ooh, it's our first product for a face. It's a first complexion face. So this is the Pretty Vulgar Undercover Concealer. This does retail for $25. What shade did I get? The middle ground? Oh my God, you know, I just realized, I think I filled out a survey a while ago, and I don't know if I ever filled out what color I was. Alright, and the last product that we got in this box is Ace Beauty Deck of Scarlet Dust. Ah, how do you look? Not really an eyeshadow palette that screams my name. You guys know how I feel about these type of colors. They just really never just like stand out to me, but I'm gonna try to make a look out of this today. I see some oranges in here that I could definitely play around for, but maybe I should branch out of my comfort zone and stop being a little bitch and go for like a pinky rose shade. Ooh. All right. So the total value of this box, oh, and that retails for $34.99. What's so random, 99? Might as well just be 35. Like, that's so random. Okay, let's see how much this box retails for. So the box's value is $125.99, which I think is absolutely fantastic because Boxycharm's box is $25 a month, but you do get a retail value of over $125. Plus you get 5 full-size items in here, and you get a choice of picking out a customization in your box as well. So I think it's absolutely fantastic that it does retail over the value. It's over 99 cents retailing the value, but it still retails over the value. So how many times can I say value? All right, so let's go ahead and start this process of trying on these products. So I went and threw my hair up, and I got a little bit of warm water right here because we're gonna wash our face on camera. Well, my face just got washed, so I did wash my face, but we're gonna try out this exfoliator. So it says to take a liberal amount of truffle oil therapy gommage over face and neck. Gently massage with circular motions for 1 to 2 minutes, avoiding eye area. It smells like sunblock. Ooh, it smells like the tourists here at Disney. Definitely has a very, very sandy grain texture. So, okay, so what I thought smelled like, it's tourist here at Disney, like sunblock. It doesn't. It smells like a sweet mushroom. I hate mushrooms. Okay, so washing my hands in this bowl, my hands feel extremely soft, but this doesn't have the best smell to it. It just smells like sweet, sweet mushrooms, and I really, really hate mushrooms a lot, actually. That is one of the only things I don't like about exfoliators. You see how red my face gets? My face gets so, like, irritated by it. Alright, so I'm actually gonna really try this out, because why not? Okay, so this is the Glow Recipe Sleeping Mask. So it says you could just use this as a regular face mask, and you leave this on for 10 minutes. So let's go ahead and put this bad boy on and leave it on for 10 minutes. First off, look at this. Look at my little, like, how do you, like, this is like so tiny. Ooh, it's cold. Cat's just picking his feet behind me. That is, like, seriously such an annoying noise, is hearing my cat pick their feet. Oh god, it drives me crazy because it's just non-stop pick, 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 pick. I'm like, stop it. Because, like, we'll be, like, laying in bed at night and they'll be starting to pick their feet. I'm like, oh my god, I swear to god. Please stop picking your freaking toenails. And he's doing it right there. You guys see? Let me move over. Look, there he is. Just picking his feet. Bubbies, why are you picking your feet? We're on camera. You're a star. People love you way more than they love me. They'd rather see you.
Stop picking your feet. It's gross. It's gross, Bubba's. It's gross.
Okay, so now that my face is dried and moisturized, let's go ahead and play with this Ace Beauty Scarlet Dust eyeshadow palette. But first, I'm gonna take this concealer right here. I'm gonna conceal the eye so it has like a nice little base. So, aww. It might be a little bit too yellow for me. It might be a little bit too deep in color as well. Ooh, okay. But you know what? We're gonna make it work. We don't have a choice, we have to make it work. All right, so time to play with this little beauty right here. All right, so there are some oranges and some pinks that you can really go into it here. I don't wanna swatch all the colors for you guys, but I do wanna kind of switch it up because you guys know that I have no problem doing a really beautiful, like, orange look. But I think for today, I think I wanna switch it up and do a nice pinky look. So I think it'd be kind of a nice little change for myself. So the first color I'm gonna go into is this little guy called Maui right here. And let's see how this actually looks. I hope it looks nice. Oh, it's a nice little subtle pink. The shimmers rubbing my finger in here have a really, really rough texture. They're not as smooth as ColourPop shimmers are, to be honest. And I don't know if they're really, really that easy to apply on the lid with my finger. Actually, you know what? I think I might just be brave. I think I might just do an orange eye and a pink eye. But like as I'm like starting to put this on, it's starting to look a little like crackly and cakey on the lid. It's making my eye have like a really like ugly wrinkle effect. I don't know if this is the best shadow to use with the finger. I mean, like, it's easy to manipulate and maneuver with my finger. It just makes my lid look super freaking wrinkly. Y'all see that? All right, so the next shade I'm gonna go into is Pink Moon right here. It's so weird because I literally never do pink. I don't know. Pink is like not like my jam, but I'm trying to branch out of my comfort zone. I think that's what it comes down to. I'm just not the most comfortable with pinks. So I think I'm just trying to branch out and do something a little different so it's not always the same like greens and yellows and oranges, because y'all just get so bored of that, because I know I would get so bored of that. And I had to try out different stuff. Am I gonna do that 3 eyeshadow thing right here? Yes, because that's a style that I know and I'm comfortable with. But I am starting to just play around more with like halo eyes and trying out different techniques. So bear with me. I'm trying to improve. I can't get over the front. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of how this shimmer looks. This shimmer looks like pure shit. I cannot stand how this shimmer is looking. Oh, okay. All right, so the next shade I'm gonna go into is Bahamas right here. Okay, so I want to spice up the look a little bit. So I'm gonna take this Naked Cosmetics right here on my finger and very, very lightly tap over that pink. That first shimmer shade that we did. Maybe I'll have more of like an effect. I feel like that look makes it look like a little bit prettier, you know? All right, now that I have that eye done, I'm gonna do the orange on the other side because I feel like you really want to, like, you could really see the depth and dimension of this eyeshadow palette. So on this side of the eye, I'm gonna go into Aruba right here. Maybe this will blend better than Maui. No, these shimmers are so like packed in here so tightly. I don't get why. Do you see that? It just goes on like chunky. I'm not a fan of how that looks. It is so hard to blend out with a finger. I'm not even joking. And normally you guys see that I always put on shimmers with my fingers all the time and never have any issues, particularly when it comes to ColourPop. Never have any freaking issues. This one's been like a little bitch. Is just not wanting to work with me. Okay, so the next color I'm gonna go into is Crimson. It's in right here. Hopefully this look works. That is definitely a lot deeper than what I thought it was gonna be. Like, it looks like it'd be like one way in the pan. Like, it looks like it'd be like a really bright, vibrant orange. Pfft, it is not. I am not the biggest fan of this. Like, it looks one way. That I hate when shadows are very deceiving like that. I hate when shadows look one way in the freaking pan. Because you guys look at it, it looks so much more vibrant in the pan, but when you actually put it on the eye, it's like, where did you turn into this orange? Like, why are you like not the orange that I expected? That is a little disappointing. Okay, so I went back in with the Naked Cosmetics as a topper. This is such a really gorgeous topper because it really helps to accentuate the color, like when it comes on a shadow. So I really am liking how that looks. Super freaking pretty. All right, so the next color I'm gonna go into is actually gonna be Sangria. I'm gonna place it right next to this. Wow, that's a very underwhelming color. What? How are you so light in pigment? I don't understand. I can tell you guys right now that these are gonna stain the lid. Oh. All right, now let's try out this mascara, Fully Feathered Volumizing Mascara right here. Okay, so the actual mascara is not that bad, surprisingly enough. I'm not gonna go fully hard into it to make my lashes like fully pop because I am gonna throw on a pair of lashes. But the mascara itself, it actually did grab my lashes. I'm really kind of surprised about it. This is a bristle that I normally never would go for. And I'm actually rather surprised that it's not the worst. Is it gonna be my favorite? No, not at all. I probably won't reach for it as much as like my Benefit Roller Lash, my Thrive Cosmetics lash. Like, I'm gonna reach for those a lot more than I would for this lash. But the bristles are really, really soft. They're just a little on the chunkier side, but they do coat the lashes rather well. So let me go ahead and throw on a pair of lashes and I will be right back. Okay, so now that the lashes are on, I'm gonna go ahead and finish off the rest of my face. I will show you guys how I do the concealer because there really isn't any lip products to here. I'm gonna do my under eyes. I just gotta figure out how I wanna do my under eyes. I might just kind of copy the same routine that I did on the top. And yeah, guys, I'll be right on back. Alright guys, and this is the final look. I did go back into the Ace Beauty palette and I did exactly on the top eye that I did on the bottom. I did exactly on the bottom eye what I did on the top eye right there, and I really am not mad at it. Is it my favorite palette by any means? No. It's not my favorite palette by any means. I think it's just because of the mattes are really pigmented. The mattes are really pretty, but the shimmers, the shimmers are not the best. I'm not the biggest fan of the shimmers, unfortunately, and I really did have to go back into a different item like the Naked Cosmetics to really enhance the shimmer right there. So it makes it not my favorite, but it's not the worst palette. These are colors I wouldn't necessarily go for and wouldn't necessarily wear, but it's not bad. They blend it out really, really easily. The shimmers are just the ones I had an issue with. The face mask, I did not like the smell of the truffle oil. It was okay. It just smelled like a sweet mushroom, and I really don't like mushrooms, so it was alright. By the way, while I was putting on my makeup, I actually got an email, my personal email from Boxycharm saying my box is on the way. I checked the tracking, and yeah, well, this was the box. So this box right here is my personal box. It's not the PR box, and honestly, I don't know if I'm getting the PR box. If I don't, I'm okay with that. So there is that. But this was alright. It definitely exfoliated my skin, and my skin felt really smooth afterwards. I just really don't like the smell, so I don't know how often I'm going to use this, just because the smell if the product stinks, I can't get into it, you know what I'm saying? As for the sleeping mask, smelled amazing, and it felt very slimy when I was washing it off, but I only wore it for 10 minutes, and it was just a face mask. My skin felt like a baby's bottom when I took it off, but I really won't know the full effects of it until I actually sleep with it on. So I'm gonna use this tonight to see how I really feel about it, but I mean, so far it was good. I actually really like this one. The Ace Beauty Scarlet Dusk right here, like I said, there's two different versions you could have gotten. I got this little guy. It isn't horrible by any means, but these two shimmers are just really, really underwhelming. I had a really, really hard time packing it on the lid. It got really cakey and really just like, oh, I made my eyes look really old and wrinkly, like I'm 30, but you don't have to emphasize I'm 30. That's what this did for me. The mattes were really great. The mattes blended out beautifully. It just isn't my favorite color scheme. Like, these are just not my favorite color scheme. I tried to do two different eye looks. So I tried to do like a pink eye look right here for you guys, and then I tried doing like a little bit of orange sunset feel for you guys, so you guys can get a little bit of idea of how versatile this palette is, because it is. It's just not my favorite palette, personally. As for the concealer right here, this concealer, it's not bad. You can tell right now I have nothing bright under my eyes. This was a little bit too deep for my complexion. And that's the only negative thing I have to say about it. It's just too deep for my complexion. So unfortunately, I probably won't wear this as much as a concealer, but I probably just wear this as an eyeshadow base personally. But as a concealer, not so much, just because I feel like this is the wrong shade. Like, when you guys see in this video, like, it was just a little dark for me, so it just didn't work out really well. So overall, is this my favorite Boxycharm box? No. I really, really love my base box last month. Oh my god, I love my base box so much last month. It was so fantastic. And my premium box this month was so much better. But I have to say that they do put name brands in here, so I really have to give credit to that. Oh, the mascara. I didn't say anything about this. It was alright. It's a wand that I wouldn't necessarily use. So like I said, this box was alright. Not my favorite box. It was alright. I would say it was alright. So that is it for today's video, guys. If you guys like this video, please be sure that is it for today's video, guys. If you like this video, please be sure you guys give this video a cheeky thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you guys have not already, because I do post 3 to 4 times a week. Also, make sure you guys head on over to my other channel. It is Our Flow Life. You guys can see my cool, wonderful adventures of amazing fiance Corey. And as always, guys, I want to thank you guys for all your love and support, and I'll see you guys in the very next video. Bye! Last video, you guys, were some people also on last. Hey babe, babe, hey babe, babe, hey babe, yoo-hoo, Corey, babe, hello, hey, Corey, hello, Alexa, turn on the lights. Since you love